A very warm welcome back to the History Show here on Uxbridge FM, and it's a warm welcome back to Ken Pearce, Chairman of the Uxbridge Local History Society. Another talk coming up, Ken.
Yes, indeed, and today I want to talk about how Queen Elizabeth I came to our district. Towards the end of her reign, Elizabeth was hard up, and she solved the problem simply by travelling round the country and staying at the homes of wealthy families. It cost her nothing. These journeys are often called her progresses, and she was clearly wined and dined well. On the 31st of July 1602, the Queen came to Harefield. Her host was Sir Thomas Egerton, a lawyer who held the office of Keeper of the Great Seal. His wife was Alice, a member of the Spencer family of Althorpe, and therefore, of course, an ancestor of Princess Diana. And she had married, firstly, the Earl of Derby. After his death, she liked to be called the Dowager Countess of Derby. Their home at the time was Harefield Place, a mansion just south of Harefield Church and the seats of the former lords of the manor. This property, incidentally, was destroyed by fire in 1660, so the Harefield Place that we know today was built much later, was much smaller, and was much nearer to Uxbridge. At this time, Queen Elizabeth was 69 years of age and showing distinct signs of ageing. Her skin was scarred by smallpox, and she relied heavily on cosmetics. A lover of sweet food, she had lost a lot of her teeth, and those that were left were in poor condition. She was also partly bald, and therefore constantly wore a wig. Nevertheless, she always carried herself with royal dignity. And so on the 31st of July, 1602, she arrived at Harefield on horseback with a retinue. It was raining, but she looked every inch a queen, and it went on to rain for most of her visit. Thomas Egerton's papers survive and show that he spent over £4,000 in preparation for the Queen's 2-night stay. That's a tremendous sum of money. There is no record of how many people were present, either staying at the house or visiting, but what follows may give us some idea, because what does survive is a record of the accounts and the food and drink that was on hand. Here's a selection of what food was available. 52 dozen chickens, 8 dozen tame and wild pigeons, 22 veals, 2 geese, 79 pairs of rabbits, 23 ducklings, 20 pigs, 11 capons, 35 pullets, 38 partridges, 10 trout, 6 plovers, a dozen crayfish, and 16 pairs of calves' feet. In addition, it's recorded that Sir Thomas Egerton was sent the following by his friends: 74 bucks, 13 stags, 11 oxen, 65 muttons, 2 veals, 31 pheasants, 2 peacocks, 15 swans, 6 cygnets, 9 herons, 178 partridges, 50 quails, 21 turkeys, 20 firkins of oysters, 150 lobsters, 7 salmon, 12 trout, 12 carp, 3 cod, 12 soles, 8 sturgeon, 107 chickens, 18 ducklings, 200 prawns, 300 crayfish, 40 sugar loaves, 40 boxes of preserved fruits, and 180 apricots. Drink sent included a pipe of sack, 3 gallons of cherry wine, and 1 bottle of rosewater. Surviving records also shows that 3 entertainments were prepared to amuse the Queen. The first was a performing bear that was brought down from London. Secondly, a lottery was arranged with 3 prizes: a handkerchief, a fan, and a looking glass. And thirdly, Richard Burbage and his theatrical troupe from London put in an appearance. 4 years before this, Burbage and his partners, including a chap called Will Shakespeare, had built and opened the famous Globe Theatre. So the players now came to Harefield and they performed Othello for the royal party. For this, they were paid £64. On the 2nd of August, after staying 2 nights, the Queen and her party left. A farewell address was given by an actress who apologised for the close imprisonment caused by the rain and blamed St. Swithin. She also presented the Queen with a gold memento in the shape of an anchor, expressing the hope that wherever Elizabeth stayed, she would find safe anchorage. 6 months later, the Virgin Queen died in London, aged 70.
Thank you very much, Ken. That's quite a feast.
It's amazing, isn't it? Unfortunately, we just don't know how many people were there, but it must have been a considerable number.
I'd imagine so, yes. Some animals I'd never even heard of, but I'll look those up and see what they actually are.
They obviously ate well.
Yes, exactly. Well, hopefully we'll rejoin you maybe December for some more historic stories of the area.
Yes, we'll try and do that. Yes.
Lovely. Take care, Ken. Talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Goodbye.
Bye for now.